Welcome everyone to the Co-Creators Convergence Thursday Creator Convos. I'm Noelle Marshall, and I'm here with my beloved.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Bob Warner. So delightful to spend Thursday evening with you. This is going to be a scrumptious time. Thank you, Fran, for bringing your gift to the shift to humanity here to this circle this evening. Blessings, everyone.
So I say welcome to everyone, old and new, who are joining this call. And we're going to get started here shortly. Before we do, I just want to say a quick thank you to Kathy Mason, who has always supported the Co-Creators Convergence, even making our beautiful logo that you see. And we're going to be talking a little bit more about Kathy in a minute. And she has brought one of the people that she works with in her conscious business, her marketing company, Fran Bailey. And I'll tell you more about Fran, and Kathy will introduce her. So let's just get started. I want to tell you a little bit about the Co-Creators Convergence before I turn the talking stick, the mighty talking stick, over to my good friend, Kathy. So hold on just one moment. So welcome everyone to the Co-Creators Convergence Creator Convos. We have a very exciting conversationalist tonight with Kathy Mason and Fran Bailey. And without any further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Kathy Mason, who will be doing a centering for us. And Kathy, I just want to tell everyone a little bit about you. She is a conscious business alchemist, and you can find her at masonworksmarketing.com. And on Facebook, she has every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 o'clock Mountain Time, she has a different guest. And she has a delightful hour of conversation. She promotes everyone with their spiritual gifts. And we've been so fortunate. It's good to have a friend like Kathy, because then she kind of scoops up some of the favorite guests and brings them over here to the Co-Creators Convergence. So Conscious Business Zone, that is Kathy's shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you can always find her at masonworksmarketing.com. So without any further ado, I'm going to turn it over to you. And thank you everyone for coming once again. And we'll have some conversation at the end after Kathy, and when Kathy and Fran invite us in. But in the meantime, you can put any comments or questions in the chat, and Bob and I will be tracking those, as well as we have people on Facebook watching as well. So if you're on Facebook on the Co-Creators, you can always share this link to others and invite them to enjoy the magic and mystery we are going to experience tonight. So without any further ado, I'm turning it over to you, Kathy.
Thank you, Noelle and Bob, and thank you so much for hosting all this. Oh, good, Kate's too. So I am so excited, and I know more people will be coming in because I opened my big mouth again to try to have as many people as possible have this gift today with Fran. But first, what we'll do is, since everybody's coming in from the outside and may have come in a little bit with different energy, and to align us all into energy, I'm going to read the Akashic Records prayer that I use in my sessions that I learned from Darlis Mays, who is several of you people that have been to Co-Creators Convergence all know. So I'm going to read it 3 times and then make sure that we're into the records, which should change the field and make it even more potent for what Fran's going to do. Yeah. And then I'll explain Fran. And I'm just so excited to have this opportunity to share her gifts today. So here we go. We align with our divine primordial blueprint with guidance from the galactic Akashic records in all dimensions. All aspects of self are here now. All universal and celestial information and all important memories for our highest good and guidance are available to us now. We have access to all stellar wisdom of light now, delivered by the galactic Akashic record keepers in reverence for the well-being of all life. And so it is. Okay. We align with our divine primordial blueprint with guidance from the galactic Akashic records in all dimensions. All aspects of self are here now. All universal and celestial information and all important memories for our highest good and guidance are available to us now. We have access to all stellar wisdom of light now, delivered by the galactic Akashic record keepers in reverence for the well-being of all life. And so it is. Okay. We align with our divine primordial blueprint with guidance from the galactic Akashic records in all dimensions. All aspects of self are here now. All universal and celestial information and all important memories for our highest good and guidance are available to us now. We have access to all stellar wisdom of light now, delivered by the galactic Akashic record keepers in reverence for the well-being of all life. And so it is. Masters, teachers, and guides, please show us what we need to know. Please enhance the light. Okay, we're in. There's a lot of clearing that, I don't know, Fran, if you felt that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of shift. That was good. Yay, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So I'm going to introduce Fran because I'm so excited. Fran and I went to high school together. That's how long we've known each other. And she was magical back then, and she's even more magical now. We both grew up in Cincinnati, Ohio, and Fran is still there. She knew at a young age that she had a capacity to see. She's a medical intuitive and an energy healer, as well as a dancer since she was a little girl. And so she has combined the two aspects, this incredible, expansive knowledge of the body and how the body works with energy medicine. And she calls it the Shiva method. And it is remarkable. One of my testimonials for her is I went and was a volunteer at the IONS conference, and I caught a terrible cold. And I was there a whole week as a volunteer, and it was long hours and everything on my feet. And I came back and I had already purchased a session, but I hadn't scheduled it. And I begged her to give me a session. And in one session, what I had been suffering with for a week was gone. It's that powerful. And I think Noelle had a session yesterday, and she could speak to that. So I'm just so excited to have all of you be able to experience this energy. And it is it is God's light. It's really amazing. So with that, Fran.
Hey. Hi.
Hi.
Awesome. Thank you for asking me and continuing this work. And obviously, I think all of you are part of this process, and I think we're here just to share what we all know. But I'm thrilled to be here and support you in sharing my gifts and see what we come up with.
Okay.
So thrilled. And Kathy's just the bomb. She is awesome. We've just had a ball reconnecting, and didn't know that she was doing what I was doing and I was doing what she was doing, more of this, spiritual stuff. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful connection to make last year about this time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm grateful to kind of get on the road with her and get this work out. And she's certainly helping me in every way. So bless you for that.
Bless you. Thank you.
Yeah. So I thought we would do some meditation and some clearing, and I've written a few things, and we're just kind of open it up and see what happens, and then maybe do some one-on-one.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
Sure.
I'm just like a little kid. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So I'll be quiet.
So let me talk about my past a little bit. I think it might help to understand. As Kathy said, I was a dancer in my first career, and then got into healing, energy healing, because somebody said I saw energy. And I said, okay, so what's that? So I trained with a woman out of California, and it just, basically what happened is that I didn't want anybody to know that I had those gifts, and I was kind of scared myself. So actually they found me 20 years ago, and I couldn't go back. So learned energy work and continued dancing, and did both, and had cancer myself, and learned how to work with cancer, healing myself. So and then I did body work to open up the body energy lines and chakras and acupressure points. So the body doesn't lie, and that's really, really important to include that, because what we're feeling, knowing, and hearing does share in our body. And if we can understand those lines and understand where the discomfort is, or the lack of energy in each chakra is, then we can learn how to deal with it. So I'm bringing tools to help you find that. And then the other flip thing is that I studied Enneagram and personality. I'm sure you all have heard of that, and that really helped to sort of look at my own dysfunction. We're not perfect, so it kind of helps me to laugh through the personality stuff. So I guess we'll start a meditation and clearing, and go from there.
Well, why don't you tell them just a little bit more about your book too? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wrote a book, Emergence, which in 2019. And basically it was about all the experiences I've had in the years. And I wanted the book to become an experience. So when you open the book, like the first exercise of the book is you hold the book in your hand, then you open the page, and that page will, provide some sort of information for you. And it's basically all about how to find your energy, your chakra system, how to learn how to meditate through each center, understand, the emotional components of each center, the purpose of each center, and basically just to teach you how to ground, and that we're all really basically one. So I'm going to read a little things that I pulled. So this love is really up today, big, 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 big. And I think that this first page, I wrote this quite a while ago. Love is forever present. It is the divine energy that keeps us awake and connected. The process of life on earth is the creation of love. The real character lives inside you and holds you dearly. Allow love to be present. It is your right to know love, feel love, and embrace love. So I think the other thing that came up today is that what we're experiencing is this shedding of our old self and this new identity, this new identity that we're having right now is really important to embrace, and at the same time learn to use these tools to help embrace the new you. So I looked up what identity is, and new identity, something that is new, has been recently created, built, or invented, or is in the process of being created, built, or invented. I believe we're doing that every day, every single day. So there's another passage I want to read. So this came from the new moon solar eclipse in 2017, and what we all experienced. The essence of stillness, the natural creative process of change in shadow and light, and the human connection as we all experience something bigger than us. Emergence offers an opportunity to engage in stillness and consciously connect to the language of your own energy. You may be surprised as you witness and embrace your own creative process in another light. Beauty is what we see, feel, hear, and know in every sacred experience. So it is about the experience. And then there's one more I want to read. This is from, actually channeled by one of my guides, and his name is Babaji. And I think this is pretty apparent that we all kind of experience this. If those around you tend to be suffering from the desire for uncontrollable rightness, let it go. Try not to match the energy it seems to waste precious time. Try to remember that life shows us differences for us to experience it all. Joy is in the experience. It works both ways. If we hold on to the perfect picture and demand the outcome, it confines the energy too much without a natural flow. As we strive to become awake and let go, we can rework ways to communicate. So again, it's about energy and what we're experiencing with constantly bombarding people, bombarding our energy, or the media, anything. But so these tools from this book are really, really simple tools to ground, and so we can experience more balance and freedom to create and let go of our ego, our super egos. So anyway, how about some clearing?
Yes, please. But is there anything else that you would like me to do? Just direct me, okay? I've got the picture, that's all.
Yeah.
You just tell me when, okay?
Okay. Let's see. Well, I'll read one more thing and then we'll do a.
I'd love if you told some stories about
Okay.
this, because because the people that are just meeting you they're taking my word for it and maybe Noelle's word for it now. But the thing is that you've been working as an energy healer in a conservative city, Cincinnati, Ohio, even in offices, in companies. So that it's a profound experience that you're offering. And so any ideas that you could share of what those experiences have been might give other people ideas about what this energy can do.
Yeah, so I worked for a facility called Alliance Institute for Integrative Medicine with some MDs and their acupuncturists as well. And I would work. So they did these programs where you'd get acupuncture energy and chiropractic. They call them an ACE. So I would work side by side, and we would certainly have experiences of different patients. And, as I grew in the field and understood my own psychic ability through deep meditation, I began to realize that my abilities were getting stronger and stronger. And so I would have my senses, my smell, I would smell things, I would know things very, very, very quickly. And it's kind of scary at first, but then I just said, well, I got to roll with this because it's coming fast. So I worked for them for 12 years and then went on my own and developed the Shiva method. And, with my own experience of cancer, I really began to understand that mind over matter and the ability to heal, actually have a relationship with cancer, but shrink the cells was huge. So I began to experiment that with myself and believed that we have the ability to heal ourselves in many, many respects. And if we can open up that intuitive, clairvoyant self, then we become more aware. So it's interesting. I have this story about this woman who, she had a heart condition and she was not a believer. And but she had a lot of intrigue. So I said, well, why don't you come see me and we'll do energy work and we'll see what happens. And she had a really bad heart. And so she would ask me 1,000 questions, like, how did you know that? And how did you do this? And, on and on. And she was very funny. And so I was going around she was on the bed and I was doing energy work and I went up to her head. And sometimes, I get a vision. So I got a vision of her at age 5. And she had a very traumatic bike accident at age 5. And that's what I saw. And I said, I was standing in, right above her head. And I said, well, I'm just getting this image of you having an accident when you were 5. And it was really traumatic and something with your father. And she looked at me. She went, what? So, she remembered it and she remembered what happened and et cetera, et cetera. And so we did a clearing of that accident. And then I came around to her heart and I did not feel a rhythm. She had a heart ticker, what do you call this? Anyway.
Pacemaker.
Thank you. Pacemaker. And I said, when was the last time you had this changed? Or I said, this is really, you've got to go today, because it was not, there was a very, very small bit of rhythm. She went that day and I damned if that wasn't true. So, those kinds of things, those are little miracles. I like those. And, on the flip side, I'll be working with an athlete, football player who is a new client who's the Lions, and he had a terrible back injury. And I said, how big are you? And he said, I'm 6'6". And I went, oh, great. I'm not gonna be able to get you on my table. But anyway, he wants the spiritual thing. He wants to understand that there is an emotional component to injuries, and if we get through the trauma, then maybe we can get, get some healing, or understand that if this isn't his path, then we understand that love will guide him in another way or support his next path. So all kinds of different patients and energies that come through, people going through divorce, people changing careers, all kinds of stuff. So
Yeah. Well, currently everybody's going through change, and that's why I was so excited you do this, because the stress, we're like in a pressure cooker.
Yeah.
So that's why I was hoping that you could release the air so we don't all explode.
right.
Right.
That's a good image, because it's true. It's just it's everywhere. And so I think if we can find our bodies quietly in a meditation and come back to our bodies, understand that whatever we're going through, or whatever kind of even in your body, if you have sort of odd pains now and then, it's really a direct impact from the universe. I think that we're shifting in so many ways. And, do we panic? Do we go into this, turmoil, or do we ride the wave? And I think that if we can learn how to ride the wave and then understand what energy is around us or what energy is coming towards us, if we could recognize, like, have a dual insight of, ooh, that isn't going to work for me, so I'm going to pull my energy back and be present to where I am right now and observe, so that I'm not going to get, wrapped up in that energy. So it's really identifying your energy every day and working with it, because it shifts so quickly for all of us. And I'm up at night meditating, I'm channeling these higher frequencies just to share it, so I can share it with everybody. So I'm very positive that the changes are coming in such a good way. And if we can create together and co-create together and change the energy as a whole, I think that the ride's going to get smoother. So anyway.
Yippee.
Yippee. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think there's so much fear. That's a fear virus. And we're the antithesis of that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting when you say fear, that fear virus and the first chakra and the grounding cord, because that's kind of where it is in that first chakra. And that grounding cord, if that grounding cord doesn't stay, then we get bumped out. So this work is about really staying grounded and present to where you are. Yeah. So
Enjoying the ride.
Yeah, enjoying the ride.
Yep.
I mean, we're not perfect. We're going to get off track, but it's just how fast can you get back on track? I think that's the speed. That's the, how do you get back on track if you go off? And don't slam yourself if you go off.
Right.
No. Okay. So I'm going to read this poem, and then maybe we'll do meditation. Okay. It's called Freedom. The ego reminds us to give ourselves permission to legalize freedom. Soar in the creative energy and let it embrace you. Use your breath to foster more freedom in your body, mind, and heart. Reconnect with the element of air, release the emotional drama that stops the flow of energy. Allow water to flush out any impurities, old identities, and create space for new beginnings. Feel the earth ground, support, and balance the changes your body, mind, and heart are making. Increase the vitality of the kidney energy. It is the source of life. Plant seeds of divine truth, harmony, and love. I think that's a good lead in. So, Kathy, are you there? Oops.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes. Yeah, I just was trying to stay off camera unless you need me.
Yeah. So, I think what we'll do is do a grounding,
Okay,
and then have any questions, if anybody wants to have any questions after the grounding.
okay,
And then I may do the organ clearing. I'm not sure yet. Well, they'll tell me.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then there's probably at least 4 people that want a one-on-one if there's time.
Okay. Will you give me a
Yeah.
cue on time? Because I'm not. I'm not.
Okay, well, so if we had about a half an hour for the meditation, grounding, and then whatever else they tell us to do.
Yeah, half an hour. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to watch it for you or?
No,
Good?
I can see it.
Okay.
Okay,
And
cool.
you're welcome to blast us.
Well, I will. Nobody's driving, right? Nobody's driving. Okay,
Okay.
here we go. Rock and roll.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Okay. So, we're going to do a clearing of each chakra. And of course, there's seven chakras. I'm sure you all know that. And we're going to use a grounding cord from the center of the earth, coming up to meet your first chakra. And when I say that, we're going to do a male grounding or female grounding. So that includes your reproductive organs, even if you don't have them, and the left and right sciatic. So when we do this clearing, I want you to create some tools, any tool that works for you. And we use that tool to put the energy that you don't want and your body doesn't need, and place that energy on the tool and move it past the edge of your aura. Of course, the edge of your aura is reaching hands out, arms out on either side of you, tips of your fingers on either side, above you, in front of you, in back of you, and below you. So that energy is you. So we're going to clear the chakras and we're going to clear layers. So there's 7 chakras and 7 layers. You're the yolk and the rest is the egg white, with the 7th layer being the shell. So we're going to clear karma, contracts, attachments, energies that are not yours, so that you can have some alignment in each chakra. So just go with the flow. We're just going to listen. You'll be fine. Okay. So let's come into the center of your head and focus on the first chakra at the base of the spine. Of course, each chakra is 360. I want you to create a 3 inches in diameter hole where you sit. Bring grounding cord up to your first chakra, male or female ground. So, gentlemen, bring it up to above your testes. Ladies, bring it into your uterus, and both sciatic nerves on either side of the sciatic and down the back of the legs to the heels. So they want to attach gently. So I want you to focus on your feet and create some tools that you've created and release them. Try it again. Create some tools and release them. Good. Just practice one more time. Good. Now I want you to bring in earth energy, and we're going to clear your feet, your ankles, your shins, your calves, your knees, of any attachments, karma, contracts that your body and aura are ready to release. Place these on the tools you've created and move it past the edge of your aura. Moving up to your thighs, trusting your body intelligence to release what is not serving you in this current time. So we're being present. Place those energies or tools around your legs, each thigh, and move it past the edge of your aura, releasing those energies now into your hip sockets. Ladies, we really hold a lot in our hip sockets, so it's important that you clear karma, contracts, energies that are not yours. Place these energies on the tools you've created and move it past the edge of your aura. Moving into the first chakra at the base of the spine. This is the earth element. This is, there are 4 petals in this chakra, color red. You want to open up 4 petals, starting from the front, going to the right all the way around, releasing karma, energies that are not yours, attachments. This is about survival. So you're focusing on your energy. Go into the core center of that chakra, move it into this first layer. The first layer is the shape of the body. And now move those energies past the edge of your aura. Moving up higher now to the second chakra. This is the water element. This is emotions, boundaries, creativity, sexuality. So we want to really understand that once we clear this, that creative self can come through. This color is orange. There are 6 petals starting from the front. You're going to go all the way around to the right, unfolding, unleashing cords, contracts, energies that are not yours. Move into the center of the chakra, clearing the second layer, which is around the first layer. Place those energies on the tools you've created and move it past the edge of your aura. Be sure to work behind your body. Good. Say hello to the belly button chakra. Staying grounded, you're going to bring in gold cosmic energy from above your head and let it come into your crown. Let it trickle in the back of the head, neck, upper back, middle back, and into the open third chakra, which is belly button to diaphragm. This is the ego. This is empowerment. This is how we use our power. This is how we see ourselves and others see us. This color is yellow. There are 10 petals. Unfold each one, releasing karma, contracts, energies that are not yours. Take a deep breath. This element is fire. Move into the core or center of that chakra. Placing the energy on the tools you've created, releasing karma, contracts, attachments. Clearing the third layer and move those energies past the edge of your aura. Good. Stay with it. Take a deep breath. Moving higher into the fourth chakra at the heart. This is about love, community, divine love. This is the air element. You're going to take a deep breath, releasing what is not serving you in this current time. There are 12 petals in the chakra. One to the front, go all the way around, unfolding each one, karma, contracts, attachments, trusting your body intelligence. Move into the center, take a deep breath, clearing the fourth layer and move those energies past the edge of your aura. Take a minute to check out your grounding core. What does it feel like? Is it connected? Is it wide enough? Feel your feet and your legs. Nice. Take a deep breath. We're going to move higher into the fifth chakra at the throat. The fourth chakra was green. Now we're going to move into the fifth chakra, which is a turquoise color. So we're clearing the communication center. This is space and sound. There are 16 petals in this chakra, releasing one at a time, unfolding karma, unfolding and releasing karma, contracts, energies that are not yours. Place those energies on the tools you've created, releasing the neck, notch of the throat, larynx, telepathic channels in the ear canals and sinuses. Moving to the core of that chakra, clearing what needs to be cleared. Good. Stay with it. Moving into the fifth layer and past the edge of your aura. Moving higher now to the sixth chakra. This is the intellectual center, integrative center. This color is purple. Say hello to the pituitary, the center between the eyebrow, either side of the two petals. Take a deep breath, move into the pineal at the center of the head, the intuitive center. So you have clairvoyance, intuition, and occipital, that's ancestry. Create a ring of tools around your head to release what is not serving you in this current time. Trusting the body intelligence, clearing the sixth layer. Move that energy past the edge of your aura. Let go of those rings. Move into the center of the head. We're going to go up into the crown chakra. Higher self. Connection to God, source. There are 1,000 petals. Imagine a fan blowing through, releasing any resistance to the higher self. Create some tools above your head. This is a violet color. Place those energies on the tools you've created, move it past the edge of your aura, clearing the seventh layer as well. Nice. Stay with it. Clearing the seventh layer, seventh chakra at the top of the head. We're going to release any excess energy. Sixth layer, sixth chakra at the center of the head. Fifth layer, fifth chakra at the throat. Releasing excess. Fourth layer, fourth chakra at the heart. Third layer, third chakra at the stomach. Second layer, second chakra, lower back, belly button to pubic bone. And first layer, first chakra at the base of the spine. Release excess energy and send it down the grounding cord where Mother Earth will regenerate, rejuvenate, and recycle for you. Release the grounding cord. Do not follow it. Take a deep breath, create a space where you sit, 3 inches in diameter, for a fresh new grounding cord to come up into your first chakra, male or female ground, including your reproductive organs and your left and right sciatic. Say hello to your feet, bringing in fresh new earth energy into your feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs. Regenerating the legs you stand on into the first chakra at the base of the spine. Feeling safe, secure, grounded. Include the first layer. Move that earth energy up into the second chakra, water element, feeling creative, allowing that freedom to create. So you're feeling grounded and creative. Bring it up to the belly button, include the second layer. Just ask your body to close that down naturally. From well above the crown, bring in fresh new gold cosmic energy. Let it come into your crown. Trickle into the upper body, till it gets to the third chakra, the fire element, balancing the ego, saying hello to the authentic self, being present to who you are. Include the third layer, not apologizing. Take a deep breath. We're going to move into the fourth chakra, bring in fresh new gold cosmic energy, filling the heart chakra, allowing love, divine love to be present, breathing in abundant love through your whole body, up and down, front and back, side to side. Include the fourth layer. Keep this open as wide as comfortable for you. And the fifth chakra, fifth layer, allowing clear communication, speaking from the authentic self through the heart. Keeping this open as wide as comfortable. Include the fifth layer. Bring fresh new gold cosmic energy into the sixth chakra and sixth layer, allowing the intuitive center to be present. Allow all these chakras to be integrated. Using your clairvoyance, keeping this open as wide as comfortable, include the sixth layer, and now the seventh, the crown, connection to God or source, higher self. Include the seventh layer. Take a deep breath and just imagine your body balanced in your energy field. That is you. All of that is you. Feeling safe, creative, loving yourself, feeling divine love, saying hello to creative self and God. Take a deep breath. Create a dot above your head, below your feet, in front of you, behind you, on either side. Nice. Take a deep breath, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Just want to say, you still there?
Beautiful.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Thank you. Good. Good, good. We're going deep, right?
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, lovely. Really cool. Thank you guys for participating. You look really good. I can't even see you, but I can tell. How did that feel for you?
Well, when I meditate that deep, I kind of move into the next level of consciousness, kind of borderline sleep. So consciously missed a little of it, but it soaks in.
Yeah, you got a lot of it. So is there anything particular that you want me to focus on, or are you?
Well, you want specifics then? I had a skin cancer on my ear that kind of went rogue and got a notch out of my ear at the moment. So they think they got it all, but I just want to make sure that we have that whole paradigm fixed so that it doesn't pop up anywhere else. And I also tore a ligament in my left shoulder lifting a heavy suitcase the other day, and a little bit of rotator cuff damage. And just with physical therapy, we're trying to avoid having to do any surgery on that.
Enough of that, huh?
Yeah.
No more of that. Oh, wow. Okay. So it's the same side. Same side.
Yeah.
On your left.
Yeah, they're both on the left side.
Mhm, mhm. Okay, so when I do a reading, I close my eyes. So I take off my glasses and close my eyes. Okay, so
Okay.
that doesn't mean I'm going out. Well, I am kind of going out, but that's how I see.
Okay.
So, okay, so basically what I'm doing is going into that ear and it's just radiating a light and moving that energy out.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking of doing is you know those balls that kind of go back and forth like this.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about? So
Yeah.
I'm going to focus on balancing the energy because you're impacting a little bit this way. So I'm going to think about balancing the energy. So we call it brain balancing. So it's almost as if I'm putting my fingers in both ears and balance. There you go. Then balancing the center so that there is
Okay.
more of a balance in the body. And so when here we go. Good. Good. Let it drain out of your arms and hands, feet. Good. How's that feel?
I felt some warmth
Good. Nice.
and tried
So
to
if you-
let the energy flow out of my hands and feet down into the earth.
Right. Right. So it's about the flow. So any kind of injury, any kind of disruption of the balance, you always want to try to keep it balanced so the energy can start moving out. Okay. And so there's an energy behind here that is kind of like unhooking, like a hook unhooking. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Better?
I'll know when I move.
Well, it just
It
your
hasn't
energy.
been,
Go ahead.
it hasn't been that painful, but we're just trying to avoid further damage and to the point where I have to do surgery.
Right. It'll be fine. It'll
Okay.
heal. It'll heal.
Good.
But just remember the balancing here and then that flow out of the hands and feet.
Okay.
And then keep that earth energy running through the lower part of the body, just constantly moving. So you want to bring it in from the earth and in from above and meet at the heart.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Nice. Hi, is it Mickey?
Yeah, Mickey like mouse.
Okay, hi.
Hi. My birth name is Michelle. My dad nicknamed me Mickey when I was born. So
I like that. That's nice.
yeah.
So what's going on?
First of all, being a healer myself since I was 12, I've been working through this a lot and I feel like it's better in a lot of ways, but I think I may have a hiatal hernia. I haven't been to Western medicine yet. I was supposed to have an appointment today. They canceled it till Monday, but it started, I think, March 1st, 4th. I thought I was having an ulcer, and then it progressed to, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 days ago, I couldn't lay to sleep. So it's like burning in my diaphragm and then in my abdomen. It just feels like somebody's like punched me like 500 times in my gut. And then when I try to sleep, it all starts burning. Like, feels like my rib cage is like cutting into my body cavity or something. And
Okay,
yeah, I haven't slept much. Last
Yeah.
night I slept good. I actually had a healing through a group, collective consciousness through Alon, and was told I could see a shaman, medicine woman working on me with what I saw with flower petals and the essences. And so just focusing on the flower petals and the smells. So I slept good last night for the first time in, like I said, like 9 days. So, but still, like right now, my pain levels maybe about a 4 or a 5.
Mhm.
And I'm not quite sure what's going on, but
So when you did the clearing, did you have any release? Or did you feel any cords or anything that was attached?
in some ways, yes, but this pain has been so constant now that it seems to have taken over
Mhm.
my
Okay.
ability, like even to sleep. It's like trying to sleep through pain is like crazy. I've never experienced anything like this.
Okay, well, let me look.
Okay.
Okay, couple things. In this system, we use what's called health rays. And so I'm encompassing on top of the diaphragm, sort of a sphere, and combing out and clearing the health rays. It's almost like you've got these lines moving in front and back all the way around the body. And at the same time, there's an Indian energy that I use a lot, and they came to me many years ago, and they call it a pack. It's a pack of herbs that is used to heal the wound. So this is a wound. So the simultaneous health rays that you're combing out at the same time, we're going to do a pack of herbs. There you
Welcome. Welcome. Much appreciation.
Yeah.
I'm just feeling like I have to hold it because it's like I have to counter the pressure or something. So like where the pain is the sharpest.
Mm-hmm. So just think of it, you just keep moving those health rays like you're combing it out. Just keep combing it out very gently, very, very gently. This is not aggressive. And each time you do that, you use pack to carry, to hold on to the wound. Or just, there you go. There you go. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Well, that might work through the evening.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. You need to unmute.
Sorry about that. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so okay. So about 6 years ago, I was I want to say cancel before I say it. I was diagnosed with chronic lymphocytic leukemia, and it is, I believe, generational, because I found out that, well, first of all, my dad passed of multiple myeloma. And then I also found out my great grandfather they were Mennonite, and they were clearing the field with fire. And what happened was he ended up with a burn, and he ended up with blood poisoning. And so that's why I found that out on a Facebook group that was with family, and they're all Mennonite. I joined the group, and it was just really neat because I didn't know that. And so I got a piece of information there that was wonderful, And so I went to MD Anderson to get diagnosed, and really it was a blessing, because they said, you don't need treatment. You could live your whole life like this and be okay. So I started going to an integrated health person, where I was chasing the numbers. And then I went to a healer that started to come at me, and he goes, you're healed. And so now I have gone through a weight loss lately, and it actually lowered my white blood count and my lymphocytes. And I have been doing a lot of health and organic stuff, but I feel wonderful. And I'm just wondering, and I've been visualizing my blood, and I've been talking to the lymphocytes, and I've been talking to the white blood cells saying, stop, you're not under attack. I love you. It's going to be all right,
Mhm.
So that's kind of what I've been doing. And it hasn't progressed. Actually, it's gotten better. But I certainly would love to get in normal range, or if there's anything that you can help me with where I can do it kind of on a daily basis to keep the progress moving forward, that would be wonderful.
Mhm. Okay. So it's strange that this it came up, because before I came upstairs to do this, I said, what am I doing with blood cleansing?
Ah,
And so it's like, okay, well, I thought there might be somebody that needs that. I mean, it comes in like that. So what I want you to think about, and the energy came in just tonight about what blood cleansing is. And I do this really cool meditation with each organ and bones and blood and all that. And it's the chakra colors.
okay.
So it's like a mantra. And so, I mean, you do it with me now. So when I say blood cleansing, it's an energetic download, basically, is what it
Okay.
does.
All right.
So if you can say that word, say blood cleansing, and you
Blood-
say, yeah, and you say red,
Red,
orange,
orange,
yellow, green, blue, purple,
purple,
violet. Do it again. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue,
blue,
purple,
purple,
violet.
blue.
One more time. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet. Good. How's that feel?
Good,
Yeah,
good.
I think they
Yeah.
all got that.
Yeah, that was really powerful. And you know, when I do readings, a lot of times I get things in the body, you know, and I immediately know if somebody's had a blood issue because I can feel the flow. So thank you for that. I'm going to keep practicing that. That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
it's good.
And thanks
Good.
everyone
Wonderful.
who participated. I appreciate it. Like, I'm bubbly.
Good. We
Yeah.
like that.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hi. This is an awesome opportunity to be with you today. Thank you. So literally since 2 days ago, my energy flow is just not there. I'm coughing, and last night I was shaking really badly. So I don't know.
So do you have fever or you?
I feel as if I have fever, but
Yeah.
not sure.
Okay. Did this just came on 2 days ago?
Yeah.
So I'm working on your lungs. Okay, so I'm gonna say this really quickly. So I'm gonna do the same thing like the colors, but the energy, my hands are on the back of you, but they're inside the ribs. There you go. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet. Good. Do you have Epsom salts?
Yeah.
So I would take a bath, do Epsom salts and maybe a little oil, and then shower after. So you lay in it for 20 minutes. You'll do a lot of it. 20 minutes, but then shower off because that cleans your energy. Really important.
Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, where are you?
In Boulder, Colorado. Well, Erie.
Oh, there
little
you
bit.
are. There you are. Oh, okay. I couldn't see your. Oh, good. You're in
Sorry,
Boulder.
I'm sunk in my leather chair by the fire with my cat on my lap. So I'm
Oh,
sort of,
you look really comfortable.
I am really comfortable.
What's going on?
For me, it's housing. I am about to do my 11th move in 10 years in Boulder County. And whatever could clear that would be useful. I've made friends here. I want to stay, but it's getting a little old.
Okay.
So I'm just looking for a permanent home in Boulder County.
Okay, we're going to clear karma. We're going to clear karma with money. And what it has to, now let's see how, money and housing. Okay. So how we do that is I'm going to ask you to clear karma with money and housing. And you're going to close your eyes. You're going to get a number of the first number, and you're going to put a clay disc. So you're going to put karma, clearing money and housing on the disc itself. The first number that you have will be placed outside your energy field, of whether it's 5, whether it's 10, whether it's, and this is coming from lots of past stuff. So close your eyes, and you're going to ask your body and your aura to clear karma with money and housing. How many discs are you getting?
13.
13. Good. So you're going to place those discs in a line out in front of you, and you're going to ask your body and aura to release money and housing on each disc. So fill each disc, okay? And let me know when that's done.
Done.
Okay, now I want you to get your little play gun. Annie, get your gun. And we're going to shoot them.
Mhm.
As you shoot them, you're going to have a leather pouch underneath them, and all that debris is going to go in there. So go ahead and shoot them and let it fall into the pouch. Good.
Okay.
Close the pouch, tie it, create a vacuum rose underneath it. A rose with a vacuum is going to suck all that out of the room, send it down to the ground, to the earth, and she will recycle and regenerate that for you. Scan your body from head to toe, release your grounding cord. Create a new grounding cord. Bring it up to your first chakra, female ground, left and right sciatic. Bring in fresh new earth energy to your belly button, gold cosmic energy from above to the belly button. Mixture of 2, earth and cosmic energy. Take a deep breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Yesterday afternoon, after taking a short little nap here in my office, I had a very, very tight feeling in the middle of my chest. And so went into the diagnosis, oh my God, is this a heart attack thing, etc. And the answer was no, there were no other kinds of symptoms. But it was really tight, it was strong, and it dissipated in, let's say, somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes. Just normal breathing, etc. So I later in the evening sort of got the idea maybe what that was some kind of heart chakra opening that was so either intense or it was having to work through some incredible density, but I didn't know. So I'm putting that out, and Yeah, haven't been to the doctor because I think the doctor is just going to give me cholesterol medicine or something like that. So
Mhm. Are you on any medication now?
the only thing I'm on is a very, very low dose of statins.
Okay.
I had a heart attack 20 years ago, have 2 stents in my heart, but I am healthy and active, so.
Mhm. So when was the last time you looked at your statin? When the last time
The
it was checked?
cholesterol level business, yeah, that was maybe 2-3 months ago.
Okay. It's interesting. It looks like the first thing I got was a spasm, just a muscle spasm. It was almost like a tightness right in here. Was it right there?
Right on the sternum.
Yeah.
It could have been. I mean, really, it
Do you ever,
was.
yeah, like I
ahead.
wonder, do you feel it underneath, like right at the diaphragm and then kind of up? If you push on the diaphragm there, right underneath between the ribs. If you push in, is it tender? Like
No.
right there.
No,
No, not tender. Okay.
no.
Okay. So if similar thing I would do, number one, I would double check your dose. The dose, just go back and just double check it. Number two, it's the same thing with the health rays. It's like when you take a deep breath, it's almost like it just you got a spasm right underneath. So you want to move those health rays again out, same thing, all the way around. When you take a deep breath, you want to move it like it's like you've got wheels there. You know, it's a wheel in the center. The center is right in the middle of your body, and you just keep pulling it out very gently with the breath. So remember, you need to breathe in the back of you, up and down on either side. There you go. Good. Nice. It's very gentle. How's that feel?
Well, I feel a lot of energy movement in my body, and it. I mean, I've been almost feeling most of what these other people you've been doing with them. I mean, I'm sitting here all lit up, basically.
Good. Little giggly.
No, just yeah,
Bubbly. Yeah.
open and happy. So
Yeah. Good. Nice.
thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Hi.
Hi, Fran.
This is
Let's see.
Kathy. Is this what's your Kathy?
Yes, Kathy Batchman.
Okay. What's going on?
Several things. One, I have had cataracts forming, and I very much don't want to do surgery. I want them to leave naturally, which I've been working on for a couple of years, actually. And I have a number of spine issues. My neck, from a number of whiplashes and scoliosis and kyphosis and all that, which I think is probably connected to the scoliosis. Mostly that. And most recently I had a rib go out of place, but that seems like it's kind of gotten itself feeling better. A couple of days that was super intense.
Okay.
And just trying to allow myself to do what I came here to do. And these other things kind of trip me up, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. These
I've
little
been driving.
hiccups, they're little hiccups, right?
Right. Hold on.
Some
one
are bigger
second.
than some are bigger than others.
Phone's off, so I can. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So what I'm doing, Kathy, is I'm spinning energy up your spine. And it's like a whirlwind, but it's going right to left, not left to right. So if you're going up the spine, I'm trying to balance it and get it in line all the way up to the 5th chakra. So I'm spinning it, and now I'm calming it. Take a deep breath. So I want you to take your hands. Can you see me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I want you to take your hands and just kind of put them close together like this.
Like so.
Yeah, a little bit further apart, a little bit further. Now I want you to feel the energy in the palms of your hands.
Yeah.
Feel that?
Mm-hmm.
Now I want you to take your left hand to your opposite shoulder. Your other hand to the opposite shoulder.
Okay.
Take a deep breath. And I want you to put your hands in, like on the outside of the shoulders, because that's the biggest hole in our body to run energy. There you go. So I want you to take a deep breath again. And exhale. Let that energy run down to your hips. Let it go through the socket to the opposite hip. So in other words, yeah, there you go. How's that feel?
Mostly I feel like kind of mid-spine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Start.
So I want you to lift your elbows. And when you lift your elbow, you're going to use the bottom elbow and to lift the upper one. So you're going to inhale up and exhale down. And again, inhale up, exhale down. One more. Inhale up, exhale down. Let go of your arms and let your hands fall to the side. What do you feel now?
Like it moved up and to the right.
So you can play with this. And I can't really see you very well because, you know, it's small, but this really helps to run energy. Just kind of move it in your back.
Okay.
And your breath will help too.
All right. Great.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure everyone, I did put Fran's website in the chat and want to make sure everyone knows about her beautiful book. And someone asked about tools, and there's some amazing tools on the website that are chakra laminated tools that you can use to heal. You could lie them down on your bed. When you lie down, you can sit on them. You can use them to activate each one of the chakras, and they're very powerful. And we've got a little,
Yeah.
and they're on the site too. And especially if you're a healer like Mickey, this would be something that you could use underneath your massage table as you're doing healings that could really make a big, make the work that you're doing, amplify it and make it faster. Right, Fran?
Yes. Yeah. For sure.
Fran also has some classes on that are recorded that you can buy that show they're actually they're beautiful. They allow you to like do it with her the body exercises. Body is your temple, and another one called symmetry. So do you want to speak about those at all real quick?
Yeah. So that was during COVID, and I actually was working on for many years with an acupuncture doctor, and I said I think I can run energy and do movement and teach people how to run energy on themselves. So I've been doing this for 16 years, and during COVID it just like done. You know, so I use pressure points with the elbows. I teach you how about, you know, where to run the energy, open up your meridians, your chakras, use a roller. And it's, you know, it's different kind of movement. It's not yoga. It's because you're learning where your pressure points are. And so it basically, you get to know your own body very intimately, meaning that, you know, like the heart chakra, pushing it here, or on the hips, you know, the first chakra, or the second chakra, pushing it here, or on the hips, you know, the first. Anyway,
just someone.
So yeah, that's fun. It's good stuff. And I use a roller and a mat and that kind of stuff. So
well, and I want to say there in the chat, people are saying thank you so much that everyone understood that they were all part of each one of these healings.
I know, I could feel like,
oh, you did such a wonderful job. Thank you so much, Fran. I haven't ever put you on the spot quite like this before, and you did great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for you guys for showing up and participating and taking the work. You know, it's all part of what we do, right?
Well, I want to encourage people that if they do have something like Kathy was talking about, cataracts or something like that, that's a bigger item, to get some sessions because they're very reasonable, and she's very thorough. It really, when it's just you and Fran on, and Noelle, why don't you speak to that? I've already bragged, but why don't you speak to that? Because you had a session yesterday.
Yeah, I had a session yesterday because I had like a back injury. Bob had me lifting a 300-pound refrigerator by myself, and I know in there, and I just heard something go like rip. And you know, I've been to chiropractors in 2 countries, and acupuncture, and you know, cupping, and you know, you name it. And so it still bothers me. So Fran, I'll say you are the fastest worker I've ever seen. And so she worked on me yesterday, and then I just kind of felt like the rest of the day I was going like, oh, I kind of feel sore, like things are like, you know, it's just like it felt like everything was like readjusting or something, or getting to where they were supposed to be. And then today I feel great. So you know, it's not like it wasn't like she worked on me and then boom, and then but today I can really feel the improvement. And what was also great about, sorry, my dog's whining in the background. The other thing that's really great is that she gave me personal things to do to help with my imagery, to work on the different areas and to pull things away and stretch different things. So it's very personalized. And yeah, we got a lot done, Fran, didn't we?
No, we did. I never know what's coming, you know, it just comes. So
Well, it's because
she had a really good thing that we did. So I don't know, it was fun. It was good.
Thank you so much for helping her, Fran. I really appreciate it as well. And the refrigerator was only 254 pounds.
Oh, well, let's correct that, Bob.
You
Thank you
slave
for helping.
driver.
Bob does like the refrigerator, however, but
Oh, but he doesn't want to affect you being able to mow the grass
yeah,
this summer.
exactly.
So you better not get you in trouble there.
Well, we do have one little question here. I want to get this in. Henry wants to know, how does our dance experience connect with this healing? Is it like there's an inner dance?
Oh, beautiful. Henry said that.
So so interesting. As a dancer, my best work was improvisation with a musician, a jazz musician, or you know, and I basically was channeling energy then, and I could understand what that energy meant, how I would move, how it would go quickly, because I was that fast. I was just very fast. So the concept of, you know, what the viewer sees in dance as the body's moving as an athlete. So you've got to get music, you've got to have emotions, you've got to have all those things at one time. And it's really very similar to what we all experience. And so what I wanted to do was to have people experience that improvisational moment. Basically to understand that energy is everything. And then it can move, it can shift, it can change, just like music, just like art. I mean, it's a creative expression. And this is a creative expression. So I'm always moving. And it's just that I had to share that kind of.
Beautiful.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who asked that question?
The word
Henry.
The word comes to mind that someone suggested that you are probably like, or it's an emotional empath.
Yeah.
And that through movement, it's able, you know, learning how to utilize that energy for healing as it moves, as it dances through different techniques or avenues through the body. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because I would say, if I can move my feet, and if I can translate the energy into my hands, there you go. You know, it's the same principle. So anyway.
Okay, Henry, I snuck that last question in for you. So
thanks, Henry.
Yeah.
I think that's a great way to end it. So thank you everyone tonight for being here. Please come back next Thursday. We always have very exciting guests. And we're going to have Rochelle back in a couple months. She's going to do some more readings for us from the other side. And Christy has been one of our guests before. So many on here. So Bill has. So we're here every Thursday night. Thank you, Kathy, Fran.
Sure.
You're the best.
Thank you. Thank you, Fran.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.